When you can't make it to City Hall or the school board meetings, local journalists from the Brainerd Dispatch will be there to report the facts and get your questions answered. Local news works for you. Stay up to date at BrainerdDispatch.com. Good morning, Brainerd Lakes area. It's Wednesday, November 5th. I'm Teresa Burke with your Brainerd Dispatch Minute, the weekday podcast of the Brainerd Dispatch, brought to you by Boyden & Francis Law Firm and Riverwood Healthcare Center, catching you up on the news of the Brainerd Lakes area. Here are today's top local headlines. But first, let's hear from one of our sponsors.
Remember just two things. Boyden & Francis, good. Insurance companies, bad.
Boyden & Francis gets it done. 828-9211.
More than 300 people packed Forestview Middle School on Monday to speak their minds on designs for the Highway 371 overpass. The majority of speakers were opposed to the button hook design. About 36 people spoke to the Baxter City Council, urging them to vote against the design. Many urged them to work with MnDOT to come up with a better design and answer to concerns for business access, the economy, and the city's character. Managing editor Renee Richardson has the full story in today's paper and at BrainerdDispatch.com. The downtown Brainerd Market will continue on in the winter months with a move indoors. The Main Street Market that ran on Fridays throughout the summer in the City Hall parking lot will move to the indoor space previously occupied by Bob and Fran's on Laurel Street. The market will operate the second Saturday of the month from November through April, beginning this Saturday. I've got more details in today's Dispatch e-edition. Diversification is a key part of what makes the Smoot family successful in central Minnesota and beyond. The Pierce family has their hand in agriculture processing, cattle production, ag construction, and sales. They operate 8 different LLCs and take up a good chunk of the Pierce Industrial Park, spilling into their farm nearby. It's diversification that led Tom Smoot to add sunflowers to his farm in 2009, though the market for sunflower seed oil dried up shortly after. That didn't stop Smoot from going forward. The family continued to cold press seeds on the farm, and now they use the meal as food for their cattle and also process small batches of specialty sunflower cooking oil flavors. Read more about the Smoot family in today's Dispatch. Now let's hear from another sponsor.
Riverwood Healthcare Center, a top 100 critical access hospital offering advanced surgical solutions, plus a wide range of primary and specialty care at clinics in Aiken, Garrison, and McGregor. Learn more at riverwoodhealthcare.org.
From former Dispatch publisher Terry McCullough's column, This Was Brainerd, exploring the Dispatch archives, here's today's tidbit of local history, brought to you by Mills Automotive Group. 30 years ago today, in 1995, the Dispatch reported that the case of the robbery of Northern National Bank here on August 16th has been declared closed. Authorities have determined that Gregory Glenn, who was shot and killed during a standoff in Grand Rapids in September, was the perpetrator of the robbery in Brainerd. For a daily dose of This Was Brainerd, visit BrainerdDispatch.com or find McCullough's column in the newspaper or e-edition. Now here's today's Lakes area forecast, brought to you by JN Tree Service and Landscaping.
Storm Tracker.
Happy Wednesday, Brainerd Lakes area. If you missed the sunshine yesterday, you will sure get your fair share today. Sunny skies left and right, highs in the upper 40s, still seasonably warmer than average for this time of year. Slightly breezy winds out of the northwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour, and partly cloudy skies by the time we get to the evening. And then by the time we get to tomorrow, waking up to around temperatures in the upper 20s and cloudy skies once again, highs in the upper 40s with a slight breeze out of the southeast at 10 to 20 miles per hour. By the time we get to Friday, we're looking at cloudy skies once again and cooler temperatures around 40 degrees by the afternoon time, and northwest winds at 10 to 15 miles per hour. But by the time we get to the weekend, we'll see those high temperatures dwindle into the mid to low 30s and seeing those 20-degree temperatures to wake up to before a little bit of a warm-up for next week. This is Storm Tracker meteorologist Stefan Sundy.
Thanks to Mills Automotive Group, Boyden & Francis Law Firm, Riverwood Healthcare Center, and JN Tree Service and Landscaping for their support. And thank you for listening to the Brainerd Dispatch Minute. For more news throughout the day and for information on becoming a subscriber, visit BrainerdDispatch.com. Have a great day, and we'll catch you tomorrow.